when Craig, your brother, went to that liquor store, I guess.
Stopped there. He stopped there after coming from somewhere else.
I guess he was on a date with his girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
And stopped there just to get something to drink.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And crossed paths with somebody he already knew.
Right.
A guy named Steve.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess Steve had enough of dealing with Craig.
Hey man, you know they got an old saying, man. You never want a scary motherfucker to be afraid of you. Yeah. And, you know, basically that's what it was.
Man, my brother was such a son of a bitch, okay? He was a bit much.
I'll tell you how cold he was. He would put us in backbreakers. Travis put us in backbreakers.
He loved the WWA at the time. He was a wrestling fanatic. And he'd come in with this shit, the claw, the motherfucking figure four.
It's going down.
I don't give a fuck. Right here, we was back here. My daddy had a pool table, okay? Me, this nigga, and a bunch of other little baby. We was the Castles. We was back here fucking around one night. He came back here, right? And robbed the goddamn pool game, okay? Stuck me up and everybody else. Yeah, I ain't lying. Terry was back here, Marlon Brand, all those, okay? Pulled out a 38 shot in there and said, I ain't playing you motherfuckers. And the motherfucker, I ain't doing it, okay? Yeah, y'all getting robbed today. Are you practicing up? This is what my brother was about. He did this kind of shit, okay? Him and Steve was friends in the beginning, but
he had something against him, man. When he was seen, and he just, when he run off the porch, man.
He just had something about this brother here, but you
maybe
know,
he crossed him. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something we don't know. You know, but he did not like that dude. I know that.
But we had told him about, leave that boy, leave him alone, you know, because he done had enough.
Especially when it be a gang of us on the porch kicking it. Oh, he better not walk down there. Oh, it's clown time.
You know, if he was driving down the street and seen him, made Steve be with his girlfriend or be with a bunch of, he made sure he embarrassed him. So, you know.
What do you think made your brother so angry? Because
check it out, man.
You weren't the type of guy that wanted to kill everybody.
No.
You guys grew up in the same house, same parents. Why was Craig so angry?
I'm gonna just tell you about. Check it out, man. Back in them days, early '60s, late '60s, it was kind of like if you was light skinned with good hair. Oh man, I think they used to call me Chiquita Banana when I was in kindergarten, and it just built some kind of infamy in you. You know what I mean? You just think one day I'm gonna grow up,
But at the same time, you got all the girls like, oh look.
No, not then. Not then. That didn't come along to DeBarge and all of that shit back then. You know the Black Panther movement. You know what I mean? So to be light skinned with good hair, you had this stamina. You know, you always want to be tougher. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And it always, and it goes back to what Mighty Whitey did. He played us against each other. You got the good hair brother against the bad hair. You got the light skin against the dark. The house nigga against the field nigga, okay? So when you had a light skinned brother and you got these dark skinned brothers, okay? Automatically, fuck you and what have you and this and that, okay? Well, he got, I mean, he was up to here in that shit. I remember one time he was at a record hopping shit, okay? And some shit happened. He go to run. And he ran into a pole behind these niggas, just okay. And once he got to on them weights and got the thing, that courage pumped in his heart, and found out okay, it ain't all that. And nigga took one of my daddy pool sticks and made a cane out of it, and put that ace deuce on and what have you. And him and Raymond was some okay. They were thugs.
People always have perception because you light skinned and little. You ain't got hands.
Every dark skinned motherfucker, okay, crossed his path that he didn't like.
Get it.
That was his, okay, that's your ass. And it was just that. It was payback, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And even the day when, you know, they ran into each other at the store and stuff, he had told my brother, I got a gun. Leave me alone. He didn't want it, you know what I'm saying? But once it just kept going and everything, he went on him, you know, because he was waiting on somebody else.
Wasn't he waiting on one of the McCoy brothers?
Yeah, he had just got beat out some money from one of them niggas. They was shooting dice and shit and, you know. And Steve was full of them Red Devils and what have you, you know what I'm saying? So he was waiting on one of them cats to show up because he knew they was on their way up to the store. And my brother happened to show up before they showed up. So he wasn't even waiting, you know, he ain't, you know, and he told my brother, go on, I don't even trying to see you, Craig, right now, go on with that shit. And he told my brother, I got a gun, leave me alone, I ain't out here.
And he pressing.
Come
on, man, like he always did.
Yeah, so.
Why do you think he would press after someone tells you I got a gun?
Come on, show me.
You ain't gonna use it.
Yeah.
I've been whooping your ass out.
Nigga ain't scared.
Yeah.
You's a punk.
Come on.
Come on, man.
I mean,
and your girl in the car? you definitely ain't gonna back down now.
Man, that's like a valuable lesson for a lot of young people to.
It was one for me.
Steve was never in court. Steve never made it to none of these facilities around here as far as, time serving or correctional. Nobody saw him on none of the yards or nothing.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, this is the 70s, bro.
Yeah.
They probably just
And he
wrote
was
it
on the
off.
Alpha File.
They probably wrote it under self-defense.
He was a menace to society. That's how they had it, because they had an Alpha File on all these cats, you know what I'm saying, this upcoming thing,
And if you killed somebody that was infamous, you did them a favor.
Craig was smart. I mean, he was writing my mama's checks at 11, 12 years old, taking checks out of her checkbook, going down to the liquor store, because my mother had a thing with the guy at the liquor store, little checks or whatever. He'd go down and tell my mama, said, would you cash this? And all the time he wrote to me, you know what I'm saying? So he caught on real early about the game. He would watch Humphrey Bogart movies, motherfucking James Cagney, all these gangster flicks and what have you. He studied that shit, you know what I'm saying? The bluffing and, and how it worked in the whole nine and how to get over and shit like that, So he was real crafty with his, with the business. Me and my sister, after we came from up there on Central and stuff, we went by Raymond's mama's house. Raymond was there, and I never forget Raymond telling me when we came to the door and we told him what happened. He had said, I just was dreaming about Craig, Cat Michael Tate, and himself. They was out doing something. And he said Craig was just in his dream. Well, shortly after that, later on that day or whatever, we all huddled up and things, was riding around and stuff, and Raymond ventured off and
he caught the case right there.
That night, that same night, I believe. That next, it wasn't even a week later. Raymond.
He didn't make it to the funeral.
During the mid-'70s, what's going on in your life now? You lost your brother, Raymond's in prison. Is the neighborhood changing to you? Things changed?
Yeah, you got drug scene going on, Superfly, that kind of shit. And I was 15, and this cat named Marcus around the corner introduced me to a pound. No, he gave me my first key. 2 pounds, 5 ounces, I think, marijuana.
We rolled it up.
Commercial, the 4-finger bags.
We got bags. We got bags.
Yeah,
we got bags of weed. Stacking on that porch.
But from the passing of my brother and what have you, and it was very devastating, okay? Because this nigga was larger than life, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that shit. And when I lost him, man, and that Angel Dust came out, I was a full-fledged wacketeer.
It changed me.
It took the pain and the whole thing away, and and it's funny to say and admit it or whatever, okay, but it got me through a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying, man?
I know what it did. What it did to me was it changed my life drastically, because in my book, Craig was the baddest motherfucker that ever walked the earth.
Untouchable.
And when somebody, when a dude like this take him down, made me really think, damn, nigga.
Right.
If they can get him,
anybody,
come on, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Woke a nigga up. So when we got to Fremont, you know what I'm saying? We started low riding, you know what I'm saying?
Getting some money, man.
Getting this money and the whole thing, you know?
Yeah, because we see what this
shit junior high school, you know?
We see where this road ends.
Exactly, you know?
So
gangbanging is a way of death. There was nothing about, and I don't knock them because they was forced into that shit, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't go here, you couldn't do this, or because I'm this complected, I got to go through this bullshit or whatever, you know?
But we never looked at it that way
Exactly.
until Craig. We never looked at it that way until Craig got killed. We never looked at it that way.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Like and comment below to give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related videos to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description and listen to our weekly podcast, The Gangster Chronicles, every Thursday. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.